Hello, friends, and welcome to Figure Study, where we appreciate the form in Transformers. Today, I am finally, sort of, but not really getting back on track with my look at the Transformers Prime First Edition figures. Well, Transformers Prime First Edition figures that I own. At this point, I think all that's left is RC. But here we have Starscream, and this is one that I was kind of on the hunt for a little bit. Managed to get them used off TF Source. So yeah, neat figure. My one complaint is that there are too many soft, plasticky, rubbery bits. But other than that, pretty cool. Now, he is obviously a jet, and not a bad-looking one. The tail is a little bit weird. Like, it feels like it's just kind of too abrupt, and the fins look a little bit wrong to me. I mean, I'm not a plane aficionado, but I don't know, just the stabilizers don't look quite right. This looks almost a little too big. Like, it also should be back further, I think. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Like I said, not really, like, a jet guy, but I mean, overall, it definitely reads as a jet, but like just that back portion kind of bugs me a little bit. The rest of it looks good, though. You know, I like the, like the nicely shaped wings. This nice, almost sort of metallic-y gunmetal kind of shade on there, which is nice. A little weird that the front end here, you've got like the light gray, and then this one panel is painted dark for some reason. I feel like they should either all be the same color, or like they should either all be light gray or all be the same gray as the wing. But I say. This is just amazing commentary. And on the top, this is obviously going to be the robot chest, and it doesn't quite fit the rest of the jet look, but it's not like, it's not super overt, but just like the overall shape here, like these curves and other little details just don't quite mesh. The nose section does look pretty good. And while I'm not sure that these serve any purpose, like these little bits on the sides here, they do they do make for an interesting silhouette. And then here things start to look a little bit because you've got legs hanging off the bottom. If the legs weren't there, I feel like this would look a little bit more right for a jet. Just adds a little bit too much bulk to his underside. But, you know, it's a Transformer. it's a jet Transformer. That's kind of how it goes with these things. And yeah, that's just all kinds of from the underside. But still, overall, not a bad looking jet. And it's a lot more sleek than some of the other jets. Definitely sleeker than the aerial bots for Combiner Wars or Unite Warriors, because those are the ones that I own. I do like the color scheme. The gray, darker gray, silver, with like little touches of red here and there. That does look nice. It's just the shape of certain parts of the plane, I think, look really good, and then other parts are just kind of like, eh. But, you know, that's how it goes. So let's say we get to the more interesting part. Okay. So, Transformers Prime First Edition Starscream. He is an impressive bit of engineering, I have to say. I really do like how the plane or jet just kind of opens up into this really spindly robot. I mean, it's a show accurate spindly robot, but yeah, it's impressive. And a surprising amount of his entire basically his entire upper body is the jet mode, and like all that extra bit on the underside is just his legs, which is really impressive. I love the way it all just kind of expands out. And yeah, he's creepy looking, but in a way that I think works really well. He is, Transformers Prime Starscream. He's got that creepy smirk face. Unfortunately, I got mine used, and the little head crest is bent, and I haven't been able to get it to stay straight up, which stinks, but yeah, head looks nice. Nice silver and red for the face and the eyes, and then the light gray, dark gray combination for the top of the head. Works really well. And then, of course, you've got the chest, which looks exactly the same as it did in jet mode. And all that going down to the pelvis, the legs. I like how the legs are like very slightly chicken walkery, but very slightly, and very slim. And I like these pop-up fins that just add a little bit more just silhouette to him. And then, of course, you got the spindly arms. I really like these fingers, like just these lanky, almost skeletal-looking fingers. With the big angular shoulders and the wings on the back, which can be semi-adjusted. Yeah, he's neat. And I do like that they kind of gave him a bit of a hunchback. Like, it's just... I mean, I don't know how... Like, it's been a while since I've seen Transformers Prime, so I don't know if it's that pronounced in the show or not, but I just think it's a nice detail. And yeah, I mean, color-wise, he's still got the light gray, dark gray thing going on. Oop. Because he's so spindly, it's hard to get him to stand. And here, it's, I think it works really great here too, because you've got like the dark gray for the legs / boots, and then it's kind of mostly light gray in the center, with just a little bit of dark gray in the bicep area and the hands. Then there's like all this little intermittent detail, like just a little bit in the pelvis area there, the chest, these nice little red bits that just kind of pop out when they appear, like on the chest and the waist and right around the knees. And of course the eyes. Yeah, he's a neat looking dude. He's a little bit tricky to get to stand because of his spindliness, but yeah, he's pretty neat. The only thing that really bugs me about him, aside from the standing issue, is just that head crest being bent. But yeah, he is cool. And I think like Transformers Prime, I think, doesn't get enough credit. I mean, maybe it does. I don't really spend any time on the forums, but I feel like Transformers Prime doesn't get enough credit for doing unconventional but really interesting things with the redesigns of some of these characters. Because, like, this is a look that I think really works for Starscream. He doesn't look like someone who will, like, jump into a fight and, like, start brawling. Sort of like how I really like the Transformers Prime Soundwave. I just really, really like the sort of redesigns they did with this series for most of the characters. Right, so my silly self forgot to do size comparisons yet again, so I'm just going to interject real quick here. There we've got Samus, and there we've got put him back there, a Titan's Return Deluxe. So yeah, Starscream gets pretty tall. And yeah, Starscream is no exception. He's just got this like if I were to assign him an RPG class, I would probably make him a rogue, just based on looks. He's neat, and I also kind of digging these little details here that just stick out a little bit. Almost makes it look like he's wearing some kind of armored gauntlets. And of course, that also kind of works too, where you got this sticking out, you got this sticking out. He's got just like points on him. So yeah. Transformers Prime First Edition Starscream. He is a neat figure, a little bit floppy in the legs, but I do dig the unconventional silhouette. I dig the color scheme. Just a little disappointed with the floppy head crest, and like the missiles are also kind of floppy, so like this one's kind of bending in slightly, but yeah, he works, and I really like how they just pushed the spindliness, like just from the legs all the way up to the arms, the fingers. They went with it, they pushed it, and I think it works really well. But anyway, that has been my look at Transformers Prime First Edition Starscream. Thank you everybody for watching. As per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any combination of those three would make me a happy Rob. And remember, art is more than meets the eye.